Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men.
Real chance!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. White gets it away. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Gets a good foot in there. Bale. Bale charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar. So we're still where we started right now. Palmer pinches it off him. Griezmann, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. White cuts it out.
Vietnam clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me.
Now the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well read, nice interception. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hakimi. And it's Bale. And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rummenigge. Forlan. He could be in here. Big chance! White getting this one clear. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Musiala is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a sharp pass. Makaleli. Oh, good spread. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bale. Mateus. And here's Bale. Costa Curta attempts a clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mateus.
The attendance for this match
Messi.
was 71,898.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now who's going to be first to this? He's cut it out. Palmer. Musiala. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Forlan. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Forlan.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Forlan. Mateus is flagged offside. Musiala going face to face with his great rival. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer gets flagged offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Passes short and sharp. Forlan.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dixon. Guardiola.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bill! Oh, it rattles the bar! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Rummenigge. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one, Lionel Messi. Griezmann! He want to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Rummenigge, oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target. Adams is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Forlan. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. The ball is bounced loose now. Well seen. Saw that coming. Rummenigge. Might be danger here. Rice. Short changes him with that pass. Rummenigge. No, that's been intercepted. No goals as yet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Guardiola picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Forlan.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Guardiola. Forlan. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Drogba. Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Zakaria. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that is expertly dealt with. Cannavaro. And the first half is done. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first half thoughts?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. Rummenigge! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing,
The
I
attendance
suppose.
for this match
Yeah, they
was
just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
72,306.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. That's just playing it safe and simple. Mbappe!
Adams. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. No, again, there's no way through. Mateus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Mbappe!
And he's there to belt it away. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the runner. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi.
Barcelona choosing to
50,
make the first change.
Zakaria. Number 41, Rice.
Julie.
Coming on the field,
Just
number
5 minutes
20,
remaining now.
Ludovic Joling. Number
And
14,
he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Joshua Kimmich.
Ah, he's given it away!
Number 17, Eduardo Camavinga.
Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona
added
need to
minutes
give
has
it
been
everything they
indicated.
have, kitchen sink included.
Messi. Oh, super find. And it's full on! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the ball's run loose. In he goes again. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt,
everybody,
it is
and
the week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. He started.
They've got to be quick, move this forward.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now it's Forlan. Rijkaard. Bale. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he was alert to it.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Rijkaard. Bale. He's made sure that's not getting through. It's Forlan. That is good alertness. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mateus. Rummenigge. Bit of a Neymar. Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's Bebeto. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Rummenigge, a man we've all come to watch. And that's one straight back. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Mateus. Forlan. Rummenigge. Forlan. Forlan! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, what has happened here?
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tough. Easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
It's Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. In with a header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Well read, nice interception. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Forlan.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's another good win of the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Can he put it away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Is there game? Big chance!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bebeto pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Forlan has a goal! Goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space! It was a great finish.
He's never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from
There
him.
will be 3 minutes at a time.
They're not going to make any further progress now. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Elise. And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Guardiola, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to today's
footballing folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here. Adams getting this one clear. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Forlan. There's the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Spread out to the left. Tries the cut back. And the shot! Just a fraction high.
Gerrard nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
It's a good foot in there. And he was quick to react.
Well, I think it's safe to assume, Peter, that Diego Forlan will pose this side's greatest threat, regardless of whatever position he plays.
Which is testament, of course, to the fact that he is just so good at adapting to any role he's given.
Centre forward, out wide, number 10. He really does excel in all of those positions. So I can see him moving about freely, switching between all of them.
One way or another, he'll make his mark. Guardiola. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Forlan. Have a shot! Oh! Fantastic!
Bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Messi. Rummenigge. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passes short and sharp. Makaleli. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Griezmann. Oh, he's going to be pulled.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Batistuta. Now it's Forlan. Forlan! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot. And yes, it's there. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now go and grab a third.
He is through here. Brilliantly.
Has been indicated.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mateus. And the first 45 minutes are up. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position. So what dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had great ball if he can get there. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's a
The
man
attendance
adored by
for this
many,
match was
even deified by some.
71,649.
Forlan, great defending, strong and determined. Rummenigge, no, again there's no way through. That's been cut out, well played. Pass. Forlan proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It simply
Tries a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Forlan, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the shot!
regret that, you know.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. Forlan, and the shot! And it's Forlan.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Forlan. Costa Curta makes the interception. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's in! Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Griezmann. It's tall, impenetrable.
There will be one
Griezmann,
at a time.
really, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is
Just a
one that
quick
will
announcement.
make them suffer.